Beso? Can I get besa? Hello friends, we back for another Shaman King reaction. Today we're checking out episode 40. Now in the last episode we got the start of the fight between Team Ren and Gandhara. Right? So these guys have kami level spirits which I guess they're using some kind of ability that negates mana. So how does that work? We're gonna find out. Without further ado, let's check it out.
Well, there's my answer.
You say dumb things. Of course there's no easy way to do this.
How's everyone doing today? It looks like your friends are out there facing formidable adversaries. Do you know who they are or where they come from?
You bet I know them. They're called Gandhara, and they're basically...
Yeah, Ryu.
Turns out there's actually 4 different kinds of Buddha. Ren's got a tough job ahead of him. This ain't gonna be easy.
Yep.
Garçon?
Yep.
Why is he using the same attack again? That doesn't make any sense.
I have a mana level of 55,000 now! I'll attack you as many times as I need to in order to figure out your tricks! So it's either that or until I run out of mana!
It's actually...
Doesn't matter how many times you strike, your oversoul will be neutralized every single turn. We abhor the useless destruction of life. Why not cease this?
It actually makes sense if Ren has a higher mana pool than Yo, because he did have like that near-death experience, right?
Six elbow barrage!
Muda!
What a pity. Your senses are sharp and you have great power, but...
Talbot's still alive? It's unbelievable!
Oh.
What an unusual move.
It's not as unusual as yours. I didn't want to rely on this, but drastic times call for drastic measures.
You've piqued my interest.
Let's go!
I didn't know that they knew the shamanic oracle yet.
There's no
Did Miki Hisa already teach them?
Feeling all too well. No matter how many times I attack, it's like I'm punching nothing but air. So sit back, relax, and watch the fight. I'll discover their weakness and show you what you need to do to defeat them.
Oh.
It's just as I suspected.
He's like a guinea pig.
In order to expose our secret techniques to your teammates, you've been taking all the hits yourself. During this whole fight, did you just assume that every member of Gandhara had similar abilities and nothing would be different at all?
Yep.
Yeah, so what if I did?
Similar
Utterly
but not
ridiculous.
identical.
As I said, against us all mana turns to nothing. The reason why Lady Sati chose to come here and involve ourselves in this battle of conflict is to save everyone. I believe the term you used to describe us earlier was speed bump. But what exactly are you fighting for? What is the point of victory if the price you pay is your life? Tell me, do you think you could ever truly be happy?
Wow.
Of course I have a purpose for fighting here.
This
Unlike you, I
Buddhist
have a vision.
philosophies.
My purpose, my reason for being here is to defeat.
You'll see. Especially with your heart, your mana will turn to dust.
Oh! What?
How? What happened to my oversoul?
Yeah.
Why is it defective?
You were an excellent guinea pig, so thank you.
Woo!
What?
He has lightning?
Oversoul detach.
I wasn't always like this. I had to put an end to the weakness in my heart that insisted on striking my enemies down. I eventually took control of my emotions and my heart. Now I give my enemies everything I've got. Let's end this. Lightning spear!
Lightning spear. What the hell?
Doesn't destroy, but rather gives. You're the first person
He has
to
a new
encounter my
weapon?
brand new oversoul.
A new
It's called
oversoul.
Mushin Yuchi. Out of all of us here, you're the most powerful. And you're the weakest one, just like always.
Ah.
Why don't you just get to the point?
Since when does
My point to all
Jocko
of
the
this is
most
we need to
powerful?
train.
Because of his near-death experience?
Here.
I wouldn't worry. It honestly doesn't matter what they're plotting because given our current state, there's not much we can do against Hao anyway.
That's true.
The most important thing is to get stronger.
Yeah, you just need to get
Alrighty
stronger.
then, fearless leader. I guess you're really serious about this. So you guys want to get stronger and you're asking for my help. Then get ready and summon your spirit allies.
Okay.
What I'd like to talk about first is the relationship between a shaman and a spirit ally. Horohoro's a hot-tempered fool, and Kororo's an ice spirit who have an opposing relationship. Ren is a peevish aristocrat, and Basan is his yes-man servant who does whatever.
Definitely a yes
You need to
man.
utilize each other's abilities when you're faced with conflict in any battle. Right now, there's no opportunity for growth in your current states. Why don't we start off your training by trying to reimagine these new combinations? Oh, and don't worry, time is irrelevant and never an issue in the world of minds. Tonight, you'll be reborn. You better prepare.
Damn, they got a training arc overnight.
Against us, all mana turns to nothing. That's how it's always been. There's absolutely no mana in this rotten, despicable world that can defeat our mana. What are you? Jackson? But why?
Silence!
Oh!
Your insolence brings nothing but shame upon Lady Sati's
That
head.
was your teammate, bro.
Teammate!
Take notice, you brats. I'm not as tolerant as Yainage. If anyone dares to get in Lady Sati's way, I'll use my Akala to smite them down.
Oh, Attila? Attila the Hun?
This is bad. But impressive. When did Ren upgrade his Oversoul like that? More just like them.
Damn, they gotta train too.
Oh, wait a minute. Where you going? The match isn't over yet. Come back. What a bunch of chickens. They must have known I'd put them through hell, so they ran like cowards.
Oh wow, that's what was going on.
Yes, I know. I'm almost out of mana, so I should rest and recover. There's no sense in getting myself injured, right?
What?
I really don't appreciate you children wasting my time.
Oh wow.
Decided not to withdraw. It's your own fault. My only course of action is to smite all of you.
What the hell's your problem, you jerk?
Oh.
You possess an ability that's quite rare. I thought it was only the first one who could counter our mana, but it seems like you can do that as well.
Counter our mana.
You're gonna get your face pounded in! Professor Abahe! Blatantly obvious that this was a mental attack, not a physical one.
Oh.
Impressed you figured that out so quickly.
I
This
see.
isn't my first rodeo. I've been around a long time.
Well, I must say you're definitely a strange
Pastor Abahe.
spirit allies your teacher.
Huh?
Take some notes, Professor. Your bold assumptions are nothing short of naive. Because realistically, this boy may never have the ability to stand up and walk ever again.
Damn.
What the hell did you say? Stop overreacting! But you don't have the option of losing because if you do, we're in big trouble. I can hear you, you know. Are you
Oh. The
Say this one
shade.
more time. No matter what happens, don't lose your cool. Do you understand? Professor.
Listen to me, Joko McDonald. Lady Sati graciously brought you back to life, so your behavior is incredibly ungrateful. So I have no qualms about taking you down as well.
Oh. The teammate.
You're certainly quick, I'll give you that much, kid. However, the rope that Akala's holding binds all carnal desires. It searches for the soul itself.
Yo!
No matter how fast its target moves.
They
Always
impaled
find its mark
him.
like a hawk and strike it down like a serpent. Like Jackson's
What?
Akala, my Raga Raja's arrows of love have a similar power as well, so this...
What was that? That was so cringe.
I don't have a choice. If Joko couldn't even dodge these arrows, then what shot do I have? Especially if they can hone in on my soul.
Interesting.
Just block. There's no alternative. Huh? There's no rule against that. Was Joko caught off guard? Was he not paying attention? Or maybe these guys are just too powerful. 2 against 1. I don't know if I can do
It
this.
actually doesn't make sense to do this 1v1 thing if a teammate can just surprise you,
Can I stay
right?
cool?
I know you understand what I'm talking about. You've seen the darkness inside his soul. You've seen the wolf.
You've seen the wolf.
You have to start working together in order to overcome the darkness. Only then.
Damn.
Only then will the cold turn into true heat. Nipopo tenkunpe.
Ice punch.
Hoku. Wose.
Ice palm. Oh. He's freezing it.
A word of advice. Once you get severe frostbite, it's gonna burn like hell, so you might as well throw in the towel and go home. My ice can sting as much as fire.
Impossible. Who is he? Where did that come from?
There's definitely no mistaking this one.
We just had to repay you for your selfless generosity.
And June, thank you as well.
Of course. I'm here for the whole Tao family and
Oh.
for my brother Ren. This is quite honestly the best deal we could hope to get.
Interesting.
At last I finally found them. These children live without bias.
They're gonna be with
They're working so hard to achieve their
Gandhara.
dreams.
Huh.
I can't build a new world, but I know in my heart that these children can. I must guide these brave warriors throughout their journey.
In the Ainu language, the word Horkyu means wolf. That word holds a lot of weight since the legend says their descendants were born from a wolf and a goddess. Furthermore, that subspecies of wolf, the Hokkaido wolf, is presently extinct. Words are powerful in any language. When a soul is given a name and eventually takes form, their strength begins to manifest. It's very similar to the oversouls we create through visualization. That represents him all right. He will
Interesting.
never waver. And that's what makes him strong. Although, it appears that the others are trying to take advantage of his power and harness it for themselves.
Oh.
You're talking about Gandhara and the 5 warriors.
Gandhara.
Everyone thinks mana is the most important, but it's only one part of the shaman fight. The only fighters who have any hope of true victory in this tournament realize and understand that fact. All right. By the way, has Yo gotten any stronger?
Yep.
Remarkably.
The Star
Oh.
Festival is about to begin.
That's all she wrote, folks. Both Team Yo members are out of mana. The winner is Team Duran.
Damn, only one mana break?
As ever.
So both of you are just pretending to be knocked out.
No, it can't be. That's utterly impossible. How did you survive my sword?
Mana neutralization. You relied too heavy on your ability to neutralize mana and had no strategy past that point. Yes, it's true, you may be Gandhara's warriors, but you're also warriors of neutrality. Neutrality's powerless against reality. Sorry you had to find out this way.
Come on, who cares about any of that
Huh.
stuff? I'm just super stoked that we finally got a chance to see Hodo's true nature.
Well, don't worry, I'm not interested in any sob stories you have.
Look, guys, we had an awesome victory today, so let's just leave it at that, all right?
The next battle's
Interesting.
Team Flower under Howl.
Okay, that's the episode. So let me just see if I got this correctly, right? So the Gandhara spirit allies neutralize mana. So basically, when Ren used the lightning attack, that was non-mana lightning. That was like natural lightning. Same with Horo. The ice was non-mana ice, but natural ice. Something like that. Is that what happened? Because I'm not... If that's not what happened, I'm not getting how this makes sense. So leave it in the comments if I'm getting this right. But yeah, I guess Team Ren moves forward, and that was actually a nice thing to see, like the training with Pascual Abaje, right? They mentioned the, what do you call that, the book, the Ultra Sengi Raket's shamanic origin. I don't even remember them doing that. Leave it. Try to leave it in the comments if what episode did they do that, because I'm kind of pulling a blank on this. But yeah, that's gonna be the reaction, guys. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member. Put some beso in the comments, guys, because you know your boy needs a beso. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.